Good morning. Hey, it's Tuesday and I'm out on the Willoway docks. Let's take a walk through the dock today. You know, Mother Nature threw us a little curveball with some cool weather, so be sure to protect your plants, but you know, by the end of the week, spring will be back. You want to get your loads in. So here we're looking at 2-gallon Euonymus Moonshadow. Nice value there. Here we have Salix Nishiki trees. These are 7 gallons. Very nice heads. Here you can see the buds are starting to open up on some of the fragrant viburnums. This one is Sugar and Spice. This one's a more compact variety. This one is Spice Island. Here we have some Coreopsis. Those are Baby Sun. You can see they're can full. And then the Dianthus is Paint the Town series. Again, not many buds coming up at this time, but you can see they're can full. Here we're looking at 3-gallon knockouts and some Oh So Easy Paprika and some Drift Roses. So we got a great selection of roses still available. So I heard some folks are short on roses this year. That's not the case with us, so be sure to get with the sales team. Here's some beautiful 7-gallon. This is Betula Chechki's Gold. Here we have Garden Sun. That's a climbing rose there, looking good coming out. And then you can see how the flush is coming on. This is the double play Spirea, double play gold, and then gold mounts next to them. So you can see the Spirea is starting to leaf out. Here I want to show you some 5-gallon. This is Buxus Green Velvet. You can see here we have some 3-gallon Gerard's azaleas, and you can see the buds are just starting to peek out, so it's a great time to get your azaleas in. You can see the gorgeous growth on those 3-gallon Hydrangea Petiolaris filling the trellis. Then here we have some Bloomerang lilacs. You can see that the buds are starting to color up on those as well. And here you can see some of the heated crop. This is the Digitalis. So, you know, things are starting to spike up here. You can see this is a great time to get Digitalis. Nice, full, heavy plants. Buds are just starting to come up. Beautiful Digitalis. More ferns from the greenhouse here. You can see those are heated up. Nice, full, heavy 19 centimeter ferns coming on right now. So be sure to get your ferns, but remember, you got to protect these. These are coming from a warm house. You can see the blueberries are starting to throw some buds up there. Nice, heavy blueberries. Good selection on those. Coming here, we're looking at 3-gallon. These are spilled wine. Starting to foliate, looking good. That's a popular one too. Again, we're seeing more of the ferns coming in here. We have some Delosperma, that's Garnet. Japanese painted ferns are looking good. And then this is the Autumn Brilliance. Again, these are gorgeous heated ferns. Another peek at the 3-gallon, I believe that's Gerard's Crimson. Then coming here, I pulled one of the 3-gallon Buxus Winter Gems. Good value on these. Here we're looking at Itea. You know, Itea has been cut back. You know, it's a big, heavy, full plant, a lot of canes. That's going to flush out very nicely in the heat of next week. Here we're looking at Vanilla Strawberry Funiculatas. You know, again, they were all trimmed back. Coming in there, you can see the leaf buds are starting to swell a little bit, so we'll start to see those foliate here in the very near future. Very nice 2-gallon Spirea Candy Corn. We're looking at 3-gallon Miss Kim's, and I think you can see the buds at the tip there. They haven't started to color up, so we got a little time on it, but nice 3-gallon Syringa Miss Kim's. Here we're looking at some Coreopsis. They're just starting to get can full here. Kind of Geranium Maculatum, looking good. Hostas are starting to unfurl. You know, that they just spin over here. You can see either show an eye or starting to unfurl. They're coming on nice. The grass in the background is Aureola. That's again is from a heated house. So we're starting to get some perennials on board and then current ready to go. More double play Spirea coming up here. We have our 3-gallon Cranberry Creeks. Kind of spinning back here. Here we have Virginia, looking good. Peonies again are just starting to pop up, but you know that's kind of when you want to get them because you know in the heat. We're starting to get heat next week in most areas, and those things are going to come up. This saves you a lot of freight. Coming over here again, more blueberries. This is Jelly Bean. Gorgeous 3-gallon hollies, guys. Looking good. Another set of Drift Roses here to look at. The 2 gallons, you can see they're starting to flush. Here we're looking at 3 gallons. This is double knockout. I think you can see the value in those 7-gallon. Those are Prunus Snow Fountain. These are base buds. And the buds are just starting to crack there, so we'll see some color on those very soon. So we'll start to see some heuchera coming out of the greenhouse again, heated up, looking good. Here we're looking at some of the pardon me's coming on. You can see there opening up. And then here in the background, some sedums looking really good. And coming over, this is the American Beauties. Again, heuchera's looking good coming online. Hydrangea Quickfire again. They're just starting to crack bud as far as the leaf. So we'll see those starting to leaf out. Here we have some prints. Again, 3-gallon hollies are looking good. This is Going Bananas in the Hemorrhacalis. You can see a good selection of can-full of Stilbees coming out, looking good. Here we're looking at Leucanthemum. This one is Becky's, and again a lot of Paint the Town Dianthus is coming up to the dock here, can full. So another peek, you know, again the hostas are coming on pretty quick. You can see here in foliage and or showing eyes. Doesn't really take long for them to unfurl and show some leaf once we get into that heat. The peak at Iris, here we have the variegated and Caesar's brother, and then again peonies, different stages. They're starting to break there, and those will look great here very soon once we get into some more heat. Here we're looking at those are grasses. That's the standing ovation coming down here. One of the Subulata phlox, nice can full. Starting to see some color. We'll see color in that very shortly. And then here we have some Tradescantia, that sweet cake. So again, the greenhouse heuchera, you can see that's nice, full, lush plants there, and they're looking good. Be sure though that you get those into some heated spaces when you get them with this cold weather. Then coming here is a new Ajuga from Feathered Friends, and unique colors on these. They're great looking plants. They're called Feathered Friends because the foliage kind of overlaps itself, much like a bird's feather, and you can see the nice coloration and buds on them. This one is Feathered Friends Ajuga. So here we're looking at some garden phlox. This is the Candy Store series. Again, can full, not expecting to see much as far as flower on those. Those are Limelight Primes. They've been very popular in the dock. Coming down here, some more Leucanthemum. I believe that's Daisy May. And then we're coming here to Penstemon. This is Dakota Verde. So here we're looking at the Hacknoloa Aureola, just to kind of give you an idea. It's great color on them. They're just can full. We heated them up and looking good. Here's another up close look on those Digitalis shipping out this week. You can see they're perfect. This is when you want to get them. The buds are just starting to break the tip of the foliage, and you know, that makes for great freight, and they're going to bud and bloom and look great on your lots. Many varieties of the Bernera. Looking good, starting to ship this week. Again, a lot of this stuff is sold, but I just want to give you an idea of what it looks like. Coming back, we've seen the ferns. Again, nice, full, heavy ferns. Here we're starting to see Deutzia Chardonnay pearls, or the foliage is starting to come out on them, and you can see just a faint bud starting to come on. They have that gorgeous pearl-like white blooms. Again, this is Deutzia Chardonnay pearls. These I know are sold, but you know, if you got them on order, they're ready to go. These are Limelight hydrangeas in 7-gallon trees. Here we're looking at Amelanchier. You know, I just wanted to show you, you know, if you look at your degree days, Amelanchier is one of the first to bloom, and the buds are starting to show some peak of color here. You can see there. So very soon your Amelanchier is going to be flowering. Here we're looking at some grapes. Again, you can see those leaf buds starting to unfurl there. Nice heavy grapes coming in to give you a peek. Handful of Stilbees. Many varieties are on and current and ready to ship. A few more perennials will show you. You know, the guys are really jumping at it. So here we're looking at some Salvia. And then here I wanted to show you some Achillea. Again, a lot of the perennials are looking good. Really doesn't take them long. Boy, the guys are really at it this morning. You know, again, cool temperatures are on us the last couple days, but we're still getting the trucks loaded, getting them out. People want to get those loads in and get ready. Nice heavy 3-gallon Syringa dark purple. You can see down there those German iris are shipping out like crazy. Again, we're seeing a lot of straight landscape iris. I believe that's Caesar's brother again. And then coming up here we have the Nephofia. Looking good. Here we're looking at some sedum. This is the Dazzleberry Lime Zinger. Gorgeous color on these 3-gallon Blue Star junipers. A lot of the Buxus New Gen series is going out this spring. Here we're looking at, this is New Gen Independence, 2 gallons. I think I gave you a peek at the Aureola, and then this one is the all gold. You can see here it's coming out nicely, good color. Again, that comes on quick when we get the heat. Again, fragrance coming on here. We see Bud and Bloom on the Sugar and Spice. Then here we have some 7-gallon Berkwood Eye Mohawk. Here I wanted to show you, this is 19 centimeter Sedum Autumn Joy. Here we have Aloe Hedgehog throwing up some flower spikes there, very nice. For the Dianthus to show you, this one is Silver Star. Again, there's multiple trucks going out this week. You know, guys are still getting things in, getting ready. We know that the weather's going to change here, so, you know, I wouldn't hold off. I would try to get your stuff in and get ready. Here you can see the guys getting again another load ready to go. You can see all those green pots. A lot of gorgeous knockout drift roses going out this week. Again, they've been trimmed back. They're starting to flush and they're looking good. And as you can see, the magnolias are coming out. You know, Magnolia Royal Star has been out now for a few days and in my yard as well. And here we're looking at Magnolia Anns. Here we have Leucanthemum. This one's Daisy May. Very nice full plants. And then give you a peek at the Euonymus. This yellow here is Gold Rush. Look at those gorgeous barberry. Here we have Crimson Cutie. Again, that's the non-invasive one. Beautiful 2-gallon plants, good value. A few more Dianthus. Again, those are canned full. You can see here some of the sedum plats. Those are Flaming Carpets. You know, I think if you haven't tried that one, I definitely put that on the hit list for this year. And then we'll start to see some nooks and crannies. Those are those hardy small plants for tight spaces. They're looking good. So here are the 19 centimeter Flaming Carpets, and you can see how those flats are going to start to color up. 19 centimeters had a little more heat, so they're coming out with that brilliant color. Man, when those flats ignite, that's going to be a deal. Flaming Carpet Sedum. Gorgeous 7-gallon Blue Point. Again, the guys are busy in the fields digging, and you can see here, there's no slowdown on these beautiful potted trees. You can see this one is Physocarpus Amber Jubilee. So Physocarpus are going to start to leaf out here. They're just starting. And then in the background, I believe is Festuvius. Give me a peek at some Sambucus. This is Burgundy Lace, Lemony Lace. They're just starting to wake up here. You know, those are really going to look great in the landscape. See a lot of these. Here we're looking at the 2-gallon candy corns and 2-gallon Buxus New Gen Independence. Here we're looking at some raspberries, and this one's Caroline. You can see the small fruits are quite hot on the dock, and you know, the berries are just starting to flush as far as the blackberries. Blackberries and raspberries. Blueberries are starting to bloom out, looking good. Closer look so you can see how those roses are starting to flush here. Again, these are 2-gallon knockouts. Coming over here, we have some 2-gallon hot paprika. Here we're looking at 3-gallon. This is Random's Fine Line. You can see they're just starting to break leaf. Here we're looking at some 1-gallon whites. I believe these are Pleasant White. You can see they're looking good. Heavy bud count on those. A lot of 3-gallon spruce on the dock here. Again, good value on these trees. Again, there's several racks. These gorgeous Heuchera and Fern, Bernera, Digitalis coming in this week here, going out on loads. Again, these are coming from heated houses, so be sure you protect them. Wow, look at that color, guys. These just came in. I showed you the 2- and 3-gallon roses, how they're coming along. Here we have the 1-gallon roses. These are knockouts. Alright, again here we're looking at Candy Store Phlox. Here we're looking at Dianthus Paint the Towns, Becky Leucanthemum, Caesar's Brother, Acnolora Aureola, and All Gold coming up. Some varieties of Salvia. Just kind of gonna pan around here. See some of the peonies. And then gorgeous going bananas, Hemerocallis. In the yellow, Ajuga is part of the feathered grass. Here we're looking at the Japanese bloodgrass. You're starting to see that come up. And again, that'll color up more as far as the red as the season progresses. We see some sunshine. Here we're looking at the Nymphophia. Again, nice full plants. Not going to see color for a little bit, but you can see they're breaking nicely. Closer look again, we've seen these for several weeks on the German iris. These are gorgeous plants, guys. Here we have some 7-gallon bloodgood maples. You can see the heat kind of starting to bring those out on different stages. You know, you can see they're just starting to leaf out. Again, the peonies starting to flush. The acanthus looking good there. Here we're looking at those sedum. This is autumn joy, I believe. So again, canful plants looking good. Here we're looking at an order. These are 5-gallon green giants. And then again, we're looking at the Hacknoloa grass. And then some of the carex grass here. Starting to break growth. Can full. Nice. Guys are just coming in, bringing some stuff from the field. But, you know, we're doing a lot of field loads right now. You know, the season's going to end here real soon. So get your B&B order in. Wanted to show you here, there's a lot of color on this stock today. Be sure to get with the sales team, get your loads going, because you know when this weather breaks we're going to be limited on dock space. You want to be sure you have your plants. Get with the team. Geez, I hope we're loading a truck for you.